Welcome out here to Queen's Quest. We're out here at England Idlewild Park, getting ready for the LWS Open at Idlewild, Disc Golf Pro Tour Elite Series event. Excited to be out here at the Idlewild Disc Golf Course, one of my favorites to play. And the first time on Queen's Quest, we're going to have a guest. We have my lovely lady and local Rebecca Cox. So,
Hi.
Going to have some lefty lines and ladies layout today. Excited to get going. Here on hole one, we'll get you started. Right, hole one, 638 feet. T signs might change. I don't have the DGPT sign just yet. So around 638, par four, OB left, OB right. It's the same for the ladies and the guys on this one. I haven't really warmed up yet, so I'm just going to quick fire 3 shots. Not too hard of a hole to get. Definitely one you want a birdie to start. Went Centurion, and that beat in Wraith. It's just going to stay in a really good spot now. Go ahead. That's a newer Wraith. And
Nice. Okay, I also did not warm up. Same deal with the ladies. It's pretty much a, I don't know if I call it a must-get birdie, but it's definitely one you want to get. Grace. Ooh, headwind.
What's that last one you threw?
That was a Raider.
Nice.
Okay, I'm about 258 from the basket here. Kind of a tricky upshot. Okay. Might be a little too much.
Pretty good, just a little fast with the wet grass.
Yeah.
All right, pretty good drive, inside 200 feet. I'm going to go with a little soft AVR X3 turnover.
Whoa.
That'll do.
I don't want to be outside circle one after this upshot.
I ended up a little shorter than I would rather be, but still inside the circle. Oh, first putt of the day goes in.
Oh.
But not the second. Hole 2. Another par 4, 601 feet for the guys. The FPO plays the same tee, but they have a shorter basket. It was 509. Not much danger on the first shot, unless you go too far, as far as OB goes anyway. Second shot, you've got a water carry.
All right. Try and get something out in the opening over there. Ooh, okay. Well, I threw my flippy sapphire and it did not flip.
Yeah, I want to make sure you move right on this one. Sets up well for a lefty backhand. Put this brand new Emperor in the bag yesterday. Pretty beefy, which works out well to move right.
Nice.
That's going to be a fantastic spot.
Okay. I'm going to try and follow that. I'll put Anheuser on it this time. Well, yikes. All right, so the smart thing to do here would be to lay up short of the bund.
Smart.
Smart.
She was actually close to this OB over here that I forgot was there. All right, was a great drive. I'm probably 280 away. That white pin, it slopes down to the left really hard at the basket, and you've got a little pond over here on the left. So I'm gonna go with that AVR X3 to try to make sure I don't keep turning left. This will flatten back out for me. The good miss is to come up short, which is what I usually end up doing. Not that short, but that's a par.
All right, so the miss for me on this upshot is the opposite of MPO. You want to be long rather than short. These bushes have kind of been growing.
I think you want to be right there.
Yeah.
Well, I threw it short enough that I'm in the circle. It's just the wrong circle. I'm actually about 70 feet, if you can see that blue tassel. That's our circle 2 mark. This would absolutely be a layup in tournament, but I've got a little backstop down there. Dang, that's pretty close.
That was pretty close and it stayed up.
Guess I'll do it again. All right. Hole 3. Next par 4 up. 656 feet or so for the MPOT, and we've got our first FPOT here, so you'll see Rebecca here in a minute.
Woohoo!
We'll go back to that Emperor I threw a minute ago. You see these trees in the middle there? Ideally, you're going to want to go to the right of them and then continue to move forward and right. The grass is really not good for a skip right now, so carry those low branches as good as you can. A little bit of left or right, which should help me carry farther as long as I can miss some branches. That's the straightest that Emperor's gone yet. No skip as expected.
All right. Par 4, 581. We got a short tee. Yay! All right. Same kind of idea. We want to go right of these 2 twin trees in the middle and just keep turning right and pushing forward. Let's see here. There we go.
Maybe too far, but look pretty good.
Maybe. We'll see.
So I split the trees. I said you want to go right of, and straight is a better miss than right. If you go too far right, it's going to pinch you off. So I'm a little too straight. I've got an uphill run up, but it's 360 and the pin is still reachable. I'm going to throw this Czar, infinite disc Czar. I don't know if you can see that cluster of like 6 trees up there, but the basket's like 15 feet long right of that. That's the right line, but there's some bushes in the way I probably hit. Well, we found some long OB we didn't know about.
Yeah, man, this line, they keep bringing it in every year.
It's all right. It's what practice is for. Still in a good spot to get up and down from here.
Yeah, it's a little tricky of a line, but oh my, I should have brought that in more. Woo! Go! All right, I didn't land in the big bushy stuff, but I'm still not close enough to save the par. What a sad bogey.
As expected in these bushes, Not really a birdie putt, but not too bad to get up and down. Not what I would do, just wanted to try it.
The other one's over here.
On to hole 4, 722-foot par 4. Fourth par 4 in a row to start, set for FPO. Same hole, par 5. The lighter tree you can see straight ahead is about 465 away. Plays a little bit downhill, so going to be reachable for a lot of the guys, but mainly you want to land where you can hit that gap down there. Straight ahead, I'm going to go with that beat in Wraith. The water is telling me there's a slight headwind right to left. That's going to be too far left. It might be short enough. It's okay.
Okay. I went ballista on this hole yesterday, but I think we have the opposite wind, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go Raider. Just try and make it down there as far as I can. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah, looks good.
All right. This is a layup. Not close enough to go for the eagle, so I'm going to try and go for the quote-unquote easy birdie. Give me some. Well,
so I'm pretty far back as far as trying to get the birdie. I think I'm about 380. Got you straight through the gap. You can see the basket. That's the ideal line to go for. There's a smaller one over here on the left side. I think I'm going to try it because you got to be aggressive to beat these kids nowadays. I'll try a little turnover down that right side. I almost did it right. Effectively a really good layup.
this gap looks wider to me for some reason. I feel like maybe they took a couple trees down I don't know about.
Yeah, I see some stumps in there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's nice.
Got some headwind coming through, and it looks like she plays that fuse nicely.
Ooh.
Sitting up there inside circle 1 for a birdie.
There we go.
I've probably got 220 left. Something like that. AVR X3, another appearance. Par will do.
Oops.
On to hole 5 is our first par 3 of the day, 432 feet. Dangerous on the left side. We've got a headwind right to left as well, moving you towards that water. Got an OB cart path or walking path up on the right. Usually not one I really try to get to. I'm going to give it a little bit of a pump now, see if I can maybe get up there, but par works well on this one. You're going to start to see more twos than you used to, but par is still going to be okay, I believe. Yeah, I'd love to do that every time.
Dang.
Circle 2. Short walk around the corner. Here we are at the ladies' tee.
All right, 334. I am trying to reach it, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't skip into the water, so I'm going to throw way up to the right. Hope for the best. Oh, stay up. Now
That
get
looks
down.
great.
All right, cool. That was a grace.
Both ended up in circle 2 out here. Another one that's scary to run for a tournament, but if you hit something, you're very likely going to roll OB. Just like that.
For example. There you go. Just put it in.
Hey-o.
What I'm probably going to do.
Moving on to hole 6. On the shorter side of the par 4 is 555 feet. We're going to go down this hill and then move to the right. Common theme out here, which I enjoy a lot as a lefty. But there's a big tree down there you want to ideally get just past because it's a pretty tight green. Short second shot, but this hole really plays the second shot is what you need for the birdie. Halo Wraith, pretty stable.
That looks really good.
Yeah, that's where I want to put it at.
Yep.
That probably skipped and hit that big tree I was talking about, which is just fine.
Very nice. All right, for those of us who are right-handed.
Yeah, brand new long pad here.
Yeah, well, I mean,
for FPO.
Yeah, they change it for us every year. We've played from here before, but now we're back. No short tee on this hole. All right. It's a little short.
Yeah, just a little bit more height. I think it works out.
Yeah. All right, so we have a couple options from here. The smart play is to kind of play downhill, skip up to the edge of the creek and see if I can give myself a birdie putt. From there, trouble is you just don't want to push it too much forward. A little creepy looking.
Simmer, simmer. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, I got lucky and hit a tree. So second option is just to go for it and hope for the best. I'm in a good spot to where I have kind of like the open right side. So I'm just going to throw this really high and hope.
Sweet. Came up just a little bit short of that really big tree I was talking about. Well, it's upside down. I could have hit it and rolled back here, but either way. Right side gap you saw Rebecca take is going to be the most open. There's little small gaps here on the left. From where I'm at, it's a really late turn as far as my backhand goes. So I'm supposed to throw a forehand. This is actually, so last year, about this same spot, during the tournament, I said, well, I got to throw it sometimes. And I threw it in for eagle. It's not an ace, but it's my only forehand throw in, so guess we'll try it again. Kind of got to go nose up stall shot. Oh, I think I did it.
Oh, wow.
Did it make it?
It didn't make it, but
Oh.
it hit something short and stayed in bounds. Right
Oh,
on
it's
the edge.
short of it?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah, you hit some fluffy stuff. Well, no. Okay. So this precious dog memorial inside Circle 1 is OB, which makes me feel like I'm less likely to throw the second shot over here. But we'll see how I feel. Tournament Rebecca might feel differently.
Birdie, birdie.
Oh, birdie feels good though.
Yeah, and I'm short of the island, but inside the circle, so worked out well with the forehand.
Yeah, I mean, I can still get inside the circle laying it up, so I might do that. We'll see.
At hole 7, 444, par 4. Dog leg right and plays pretty sharply uphill at the end. You've got this tight gap to hit off of the tee where if you kick down, you're probably OB. Not necessarily, but a lot of it is. So you want to carry the little ravine you see down there and move up to the right a little bit. I've got a glow reactor. I believe that is what you want to do.
Very nice.
I like it.
It's 484. All right, 400 feet for me, par 4. It's a pretty solid straight gap right off the tee. You want to get right pretty soon, but there are a lot of little trees in that airspace, so rather than trying to throw a big ante, I think I'm just going to try and throw it into the ground a little bit and hope not to push too far forward. Okay, I think I'm all right with that. 232, pretty uphill and rooty, so I'm going to feather grip this St. Pro, try and make my job a little easier here. Okay, not a lot of distance, but we're up there.
All right, if I'm getting nitpicky, I went 7 feet too far straight. Ideally, I'd like to be in the middle over there, but 7 feet's better than 5 feet off. So I've got a fairly open line. I'm going to go with the beat-in Colt.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, a little slide on up.
All right, I made it to circle 2 for my birdie look. Whew. Okay. Ew. I thought about jumping and then my body just didn't do it.
I know that feeling.
Whew. Pretty. Very nice.
Yeah. All right, on to hole 8. DGPT Caddy Book says 576. Sign here says 638, which seems more believable to me. Par 4, I think, for the first time this year for the guys. Still going to be a par 5 for the ladies. Kind of a double S shot. You want to move to the left, flatten out, go up, and then move back to the right. So, beat in Thunderbird here. I've got to put some ante on it. Let it float over and flatten out.
That looks good.
Yeah, that's down the line.
That
I
looks
think
good.
nitpicky, a little too much turn, but it's a good tee shot.
Yeah, you'd rather put overturn on it than not enough.
Yeah, for sure.
So for me, I'm gonna power grip a mid and try and get myself down that crevice. I gotta start out from way over here. I think this tee pad's new too. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, 2 gaps.
2 gaps. So for me, landing right in this spot isn't the end of the world because it's a par 5. Really, the second shot is the most important because that's what helps set you up for your birdie. So I'm just gonna try and get to the gap up there with a sapphire. Yeah.
Sweet. Pretty good tee shot here. I think I'm going to be 330, 350-ish away from the pin. Kind of hard to tell where the gap's at on the camera, but if you see the 2 leaning trees that are kind of bending to the right, that defines the right side of the fairway. I'm going to want to S-turn to the left a little bit and let it fade back. I've got a TL3.
Wow.
Exactly the line. A little faster fade would have been good, but I like it.
All right, Mr. Nitpicky. All right, so I've got a pretty straightforward upshot here. It is a pretty forced forehand shot. Well, that's all right.
I'll be interested to ask some players in the MPO field if their play changes with this now a par 4. Typically, I threw 2 really good shots to have what used to be an eagle look. It's a strange one. It's not necessarily a par 5, but I'm not sure it's a par 4 either. We'll see lots more bogeys this year. Ew.
All right. And this is a birdie putt that should have been a little closer. Well, dang it.
Moving on to hole 9, 258-foot par 3 with the gravel pathway gap. I'm going to go beat an AVR X3. The green slopes down pretty quickly, so if you carry it all the way to the basket, you're pretty likely to be in circle too long. Want to land a little short.
That's pretty good.
I think I landed short. We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Shoo.
Dang it!
Nice deputy. Nice. Yeah, so Rebecca's ace run must have caught that tree.
Yeah, I'm short.
And like I wasn't sure. I probably did land up there where she putted from just about, but this is what I meant about the fast green. I'm down here and I really wish they would cut this one branch, man. It's in the way every year I play. Every year there's this branch right here in my damn way.
That branch?
Yeah, that one.
Mm.
Well, thank you for joining me for the front 9 there of Queen's Quest with lovely guest Rebecca Cox here. fun layout. We got a weather break today, so it's been a nice front nine. If you liked it, make sure you like and subscribe and come on back out for the back nine.